Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to NHL Draft Pros.
Shoots, he scores!
In this video, we're going to take a look at some Bill Zonnon highlights, a prospect from the 2025 NHL Draft class. And if you're into hockey content, hit that subscribe and like button. We are approaching 14,000 subscribers, so help me reach that mark. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks. And if you want to see some scouting reports from some of these prospects, head over to NHL Draft Pros on YouTube or hit the icon below this video, and that will bring you to our homepage. All right, Bill Zonnon. He's a 6'2", 190-pound winger, and he played in the Q this year and had 83 points. Some really nice numbers for sure. And the name of the game for Bill Zonnon is power forward type player. Like, look at him stick in front of the net here, and he's not moving. And guess what? He gets rewarded with a goal right at the end there. So, yeah, it's all about, that strength and that positioning. So watch him. He's number 6 right there in front of the net. And you look at the D. Can't even move him. Can't even budge him. And guess what? He gets the rebound, and he lays a goal in there. Same thing with this clip right here. He's going to post up in front again, and he is going to be rewarded. Nice little tip in right there. Look at that. Nicely done. So, yeah, Bill Zonnon is not afraid to go in those high danger areas. He is strong along the wall and in front of that net presence. He's got it for sure. So you like to see that in a big player who's not afraid to use his body and that compete in physicality. And Bill Zonnon does that exactly. Same thing here. Watch, he's going to push his way in and gets the rebound and another goal. So, yeah, this is a common theme for Bill Zonnon. He's getting into those dirty areas and getting those goals like that one. Now, the other thing, though, is that he's a decent playmaker. Like, look at this one right here. Hard work behind the net, wins the battle, breaks up the ice, gets a little breakaway right here, and boom, scores a goal. Nicely done by Bill Zonnon. So, yeah, he's got a little scoring touch, too. It's not just from rebounds and posting up in front of the net. It's also he's got a decent shot. And you'll see it in a few clips coming up. But look at this one right here. Joins the rush. It was all from that work in the corner there that he started early on. So here's his shot. It's going to come off the wall and on the power play. And boom, laser beam right there. Wowza. So check this out in slow motion. He just top of the circle and he just wires it top shelf. No problem. Nice shot, Bill Zonnon. So, yeah, you like to see a player who has that good compete, good work ethic, and a nice shot. It's always rewarded pretty well. So, same thing here. You're going to see some passing. Now, again, he's in the corner here, works, doesn't give up on the puck. And watch this. Nice little dish there in front. So, had the foresight, to find his teammate in front of the net like that and set him up for a nice goal. So, this is nicely done. He's got some decent playmaking, I have to admit. I like his game overall. Bill Zonnon. Nicely done right there. So same thing here you're going to see. Works along the wall, wins a battle, comes out of that scrum, and then waits and hits his teammate walking in from the point. So that is a nice goal. Heads up goal, right? He could have tried to walk in or shoot it there, but he dished it off right at the right second. Same thing here. You're going to see a nice little pass right here. Watch this little backhand sauce. Whoa. That's showing some finesse in that pass right there. Yep. Bill Zonnon. Nicely done. Nicely done. Watching in slow motion, a little backhand sauce. Whoop. I love it. I love seeing these kind of plays. And we're going to keep on going with the passing sequence right here. So same thing here. He's going to receive the puck in the neutral zone. And he's going to wait for his teammate to walk in. And then finds him in the slot right there. So see, smart plays right there with the passing. Got to love that. So he's got some decent hockey sense. Able to find those soft areas of the ice to set up some passing lanes. So nicely done right there. All right, more shooting. We're going to add a little shot here, like I said. Now, there's a few things that he needs to work on, his skating being one of them. He doesn't have that separation speed, that skating efficiency, I guess you could say. Like, the mechanics aren't great, but that's something you can work on. Definitely, once he gets moving, though, he's pretty good. Now, here's the same thing, working, in front of the net, getting that tip right here. Watch that. But and the other thing is that he helps out defensively, and he's aware of, supportive positioning. So you like to see that he's responsible, in all three zones. So definitely some nice stuff here. So this is another one where you'll see like the work, nice little pass right there, give and go. And then he wins the puck in the corner here, and then he sets up his teammate right there. And then he ends up scoring right there. So this is a nice little sequence, kind of embodies Bill Zonnon, First, the passing, that work ethic, and then him crashing into the front here. But look at the hands. Nicely done. Nice goal, Bill Zonnon. But yeah, I like his game overall. I think he'll go like late first. It's probably the area that he'll end up. Now, here's the hitting. He finishes his checks. Always finishing his checks. Look at that. Lays the body there. Not afraid to finish it. And here he's coming in, trucking in. Watch out. Yeah, and the defense is like, uh-oh, Bill Zonn's coming. It moves out of the way. I love it. All right, so his strengths. Definitely the compete, that high-end motor, winning those puck battles. I'll talk about that in a second. But he doesn't give up. He's always skating, moving, not afraid to work along the wall and in front of the net. That net front presence, big body, uses it well, getting those rebounds, scoring goals that way. And the puck battles and the physicality, like I said, just finishes his checks and does everything, those little battles really well. Love to see it. And then what he needs to work on, what's his offensive limits? Like, I'm not sold on his production. He had like 72 points this year in 60 some games in EQ, but I think that I'm not really sure if he's going to be that offensive, power forward in the NHL level. But skating, I talked about that already. And then the confidence with his puck. Sometimes he's trying to make a pass or rush it, I guess you could say, when he should take his time and hold on to it a little bit longer, have a little bit more confidence with the puck on his stick, basically. So projection, I see him third, fourth line kind of player in the NHL, but definitely a great player. I love Bill Zonnon's game overall. And that's it for this video. And like always, please subscribe, hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And we'll see you soon. Cheers.